Tomorrow, the Superior Dome in Marquette will be filled with action and marching band performances.
That's right. Michael Sobek is joining us live this morning from the Dome with this year's Band Day lineup. Good morning again, Michael. Last time we saw a really cool kind of, what would you call it, back bend?
I'd call it a back bend.
Yeah, and it was really impressive looking. What do you have for us now?
Well, before we talk into a little bit more of that marching scene, and I might pull out my saxophone, we got to jump in because that back bend was just a little bit of a taste, but we got to talk about the scale. Band Day is one of the biggest performances that NMU is going to put on because they're not alone on this field. So I have Dr. Riley joining me with a little bit more information. There's a lot of high schoolers that I mean, all over this field. What is the number that people can expect?
Yeah, so in addition to, the nearly 140 members of the Pride of the North, we're going to have another 450 members joining us on this field on Band Day tomorrow. And it's going to be just an incredible mega band experience. Nearly every spot on this field will be full of a band student and their instruments. And not to mention that, in the bleachers, all of their friends, their families will just be filling just the entire Superior Dome as best as we possibly can to support all of the wonderful music that's going to be happening on this field.
Absolutely. You can take a look at the bleachers now. Obviously, there's nobody here at 5 in the morning.
No, right.
But, I mean, you guys can expect at 1 o'clock tomorrow, I mean, parents, family, friends, anybody that's going to absolutely love these band performances. Now, what are you guys playing with the high schoolers?
Yeah, so our whole show is all about what you just said, friends and family. So it's a friends and family show where we'll be featuring music from some of the big Disney hits such as Toy Story and You've Got a Friend in Me, Aladdin's big genie hit, Never Had a Friend Like Me, We Are Family, the big rock tune there, and then closing with Happy Together by the Turtles. So that'll be the halftime show that we perform combined with the entire band. Plus we'll end it with our fight song, of course, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now there's a special little show at the end of it all, not for just you guys, but for all of the high school bands.
Correct. So at the end of the game, we open up the field for like a post-game exhibition show where any of the bands that come to Band Day have the opportunity to perform in the Dome on our field and perform their halftime shows that they do at their schools. So you'll hear things like Queen, you'll hear things such as just other rock shows. I know that somebody's doing a Cupid Shuffle as well, so I think that might be Marinette. They're just going to have a blast performing with us.
Absolutely. I mean, the list goes on of all the high schools, and they're not just from the Marquette County area, they're all across the Upper Peninsula. Now, I got one more big question for you. Now, this is not only a big deal for the high schoolers, but what does this also mean for the NMU bands?
Well, this is just such a huge outreach event for us. We absolutely love engaging with our community, and really all the people that are coming to join us tomorrow are essentially potential future Wildcats, and we would love for them to join our campus community and just show that band can be something that you can do well after your high school years, and we hope that music goes much further than that for each of those students joining us tomorrow.
Absolutely. Well, I'm super excited. I, of course, was in the marching band. Band Day is one of my favorite days. It's a bunch of playing, get to meet a bunch of new people and see a bunch of really cool performances. Thank you so much, Dr. Riley, for joining me this morning.
You're welcome.
It's been
and
absolute
you
blast.
look great.
Well, thank you. It feels good to wear the uniform again. Now, coming up our next segment, we're actually going to talk with Joe again, who's not only the drum major, but also he's done this before, just like me. Talk about what it means to him to not only conduct, but also have played during Band Day, and what is some of the things he's looking forward to, and what's the behind the scenes look like here at the NMU Marching Band. That's just in a few more minutes, so definitely stick around. It's back to you, ladies.
All right, we're all excited to see where you go with this one, and he's right, you do look great, Michael, and we're going to check out what you're going to do next time we check in with you. But first, he was talking about how important this is for families, how important this is for students, how band can extend beyond high school years, and there's going to be a lot of people showing up to the Dome in Marquette. Lucky for them, it's going to be a nice weekend.
Yes, it's looking to be nice and warm in some areas, though there is some slight rain chances. I'll show who gets some of that rain after the break.